The name's Pizzas. B is Pizzas. And today, we're going to have a look at some shooter games. But first, a quick trip back to the past.
Super C, aka Super Contra on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now this game was released back in 1987 and is a prime example of how first-person shooters came to be on consoles. The game itself is a run-and-gun shooter that allows the player to shoot in 8 different directions, allowing a great sense of control when using weapons and power-ups, which at the time not many games had this feature. Now the NES not being quite capable of producing 3D shooters, but was definitely king when it came to side-scrolling action, and in the years to come, technology wasn't going to get better and better as we experienced the dawn of 3D engines and a true definition of a first-person shooter.
Oh sweet, we just got a power up. This honestly is one sweet game. Definitely check this one out.
This is Doom on the Super Nintendo. Now this was released back in 1995, towards the end of the console's life cycle. This game uses a custom engine called the Reality Engine, and you can definitely see why they called it that. The game also features the Super FX2 chip, that's also featured in Star Fox 2. Now, graphically, this game looks like crap. Well, believe it or not, this port features Doom's iconic music, unlike the Atari Jaguar version, which avoided it completely. And as for the Sega 32X, it's definitely been butchered and it's definitely inferior. Yes, this game is still missing a lot of features such as roof and floor textures, but still, to have a 3D version of Doom on the Super Nintendo is honestly pretty ambitious and could show exactly what the system was capable of.
Alright, let's check out one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Goldeneye 007, released on the 25th of August 1997, developed by Rare and published by Nintendo. The game is a first-person shooter that features the famous Pierce Brosnan based off the 1995 movie James Bond, Goldeneye. The game features a single-player campaign and was praised for its 4-player multiplayer support. The game sold a whopping 8 million copies, making it the third best-selling game on the Nintendo 64, and was cited as one of the greatest shooters of all time. Let's check out the game.
Alright, the game gives you 4 different safe spots. Pretty cool feature. Game's main menu, you got a picture of James Bond. Pretty dope. Select mission, multiplayer and cheat options. We'll have a look at the cheats later. Select mission for now. Now you got yourself 20 different stages. Start with the dam. 3 different difficulties. Agent, secret agent, and double agent. Start with agent. Mission objectives. Bungee jump from the platform. Let's go. Alright. Just got used to these controls again. Alright. The R button's to ADS. Z's to shoot. B to reload. It's pretty basic. Now funny enough, Nintendo managed to obtain the rights and license to the James Bond franchise at the time. And this is what they created. They're freaking geniuses. Now honestly, the levels, they're pretty linear. It really comes down to the difficulty of how many in-game missions you gotta do. So if you do like Secret Agent, you're gonna have a little bit more objectives to do, you know? I think we're gonna get this truck through this gate. Oh. Now, yeah, the enemies, they will respawn on you, and they do pop in now and then. So, just a little warning. Now, you got barrels, boxes, all sorts of bits and pieces. They all explode. Destructive assets. Pretty cool. Now the AI, it's the same thing. I mean, it comes down to the difficulty. If you want it heaps hard, you're going to have a bit of a challenge on your hands. Now the graphics, I must say, they're pretty impressive. Like, for 1997, this is pretty damn good. Like, yeah, everything's a little bit blocky and texture's a little bit, you know, a bit muddy, whatnot, but it looks good. This game, it looks very good. But I think we can all agree that no N64 game ages well. Also, another thing to note, there is no health bars in this game. Like, you can get some body armor, but what you got with health is what you've got. Like, you can't pick up health, which actually makes this game a decent challenge. I like it. Alright, I think we're nearly done this level. Nice. Get yourself a pretty cool cutscene. Mission briefing completed. Off to the next level. Got the facility. Alright, looks like we got 4 objectives in this one. Now, I won't go through all the objectives, I won't get them all done, I'll just, you know, do a quick run of the game. Just want to show you guys what the game's like. Alright, start. We seem to be spawned into a vent. Oh, hello there. Oh, wrong one. Jesus, how many people are in here? What the? When you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright, I forgot to explain the game's plot as well. James Bond and his team have to disable a super weapon, or a super satellite, called Goldeneye. It's up in space, and it's looking to shoot an EMP at every electrical circuit within its region. So, that's the plot, yeah. And you gotta save your missus along the way, Natalia. She gets abducted, so... pretty basic story, I guess. Alright, I think we're gonna open up this security door. Is it a button here, is it? Yep. It's a double latch door, so you gotta be quick. This one. And this one. Nice. Holy crap. Now even with like 5 or 10 enemies on screen, this game runs relatively smooth, like the frame rate doesn't even drop that much. Hardly noticeable, I'd say. I think one of our missions is to save all these scientists, but we're not going to worry about them, I think. Assholes. This is where the mission gets a bit tricky. You'll be pelted by bullets, all sorts of stuff, with a grenade. I'm getting shot from everywhere, eh? It's all happening, isn't it? Like I said, animation's just fantastic. Another security door. Now he just popped out of nowhere, surely. Must say, the combat is pretty fun. I mean, you can see what's going on. Oh, I just shot a scientist. And these guys are everywhere. We can't shoot the civilians. Jesus. They like to get in the line of fire, I tell you that. So I ran into this guy and he seems to be just chilling, so yeah. Big warehouse full of gas silos, it looks to be. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Trevlin. For England, James. For England, Alec. Wait, what? What? You a traitor! Oh no. Alright, time to go. Now, unfortunately, we failed the mission, but I mean, we got to the end, so that's all that counts, I guess. Next mission, the runway. Stop. Now, this level's pretty easy, honestly. All you gotta do is collect a key and get in the plane and fly out of here. But back in the day, we used to just stick around, kill heaps of enemies, squish them with the tank, which I'll show you that in a minute. This is a great level, this one. With some grenades. You gotta hand it to Rare, they did pretty well, honestly. There's the key. Alright, let's get this tank. Also, did you know that Rare spat out 3 games that year, which is 1997? They had this, Blast Corps, and Diddy Kong Racing, which, believe it or not, was way better than Mario Kart 64. They had fully rendered 3D models, boss fights, hub world. I mean, honestly, they did so good that year. Alright, we've got the tank. This thing is badass. Like, we'll get the missiles going, I think. Yeah. Spending so many hours playing this one mission, just blowing up crap, honestly, like. I just love the animations. You can run them over, they make mad sound effects. Screaming. This is one fun vehicle section. And the controls, again, spot on, feels so good. I'll run this guy over. I mean, you can take some damage, I'll give it that. Alright, there's the plane. We should be shooting out these machine guns up here, but yeah, we'll shoot them out. We'll shoot them out and then we'll go. There it is. Alright, we should be good to go now. Get in this plane and get the hell out of here. Next up we have the surface. 2 objectives. Let's go. In the snow. Now when it comes to weapons in this game, you've got a massive variety. You've got rocket launchers, mines, SMGs, LMGs, lasers. There's a ton of guns in this game. Now as you can see, this is a big area. Like, I'm actually surprised the 64 can handle all this on screen. Now that you look back on it. Someone's shooting at me, I can't see him. There he is. The camouflage. Yeah, the enemies, they'll just disappear as well. They don't stick around. Now, you got no mini-map in this game, so you just got to explore as you go. Hopefully find the right place. As you can see, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Some sort of tower. Lookout tower, I think. Oh, there we go. Mission completed. I think he's dead. This one's not locked. Nice textures. So I found myself a car and a book and a bike. Could be an Easter egg, or it could be just James Bond's car, his bike and his book. I don't know. Finally, after 20 minutes we found the silo. Let's get the hell out of here. Pretty tricky. Alright, we're up to the bunker, an agent. This will be the last one, I think. This video's getting pretty long. Start. What the hell? Look at them. We might have activated a couple cheats, so yeah. We've got all the guns and DK mode on, just for a bit of fun. Like I said, there's a big variety of guns. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of guns. And they're all pretty sweet, to be honest. These are my favourite here. Boss. This honestly used to be one of my favourite levels. This on multiplayer is so fun. You know, shotguns. Oh, there's a big variety here. Sniper rifles, revolvers. The golden gun. Heaps of destructible assets in this level. Makes it a blast. This guy, General's on. Is that a general? Come on. Classic. You shoot these TVs as well, they drop down, they're pretty cool. Some cool effects going on. Look at all these guys. Jesus. Oh, we killed Boris, I think. Unlucky. This is so much fun, honestly. Let me blow everything up. Lasers. These are pretty dope. One more thing to note, the sound effects in this game are just brilliant. They sound so realistic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is single player. Alright, we'll quickly check out multiplayer. You can select your level, your minutes, your time, your weapons, rockets, lasers. We'll just go automatics. Start. Yeah, this is cool as. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like much now, but back in the day, 4 people playing this. Like, could you imagine 4 of your mates gathered around the TV, arguing, screaming at each other about screen peeking and cheating and whatnot? Some of the greatest days of my life. You got yourself a radar there so you can see where they're at. Makes it a bit easier. Honestly, so much fun. You've got to get your hands on this game. So later, Natalia. And that's multiplayer.
Overall, Goldeneye on the N64 is groundbreaking at the time, producing a solid first-person shooter experience. Whilst the graphics, they aren't perfect, they're definitely some of the best produced on the N64. Realistic character models, guns and assets that make this game an absolute blast to play. The soundtrack gives off a secret agent feel with many renditions of the theme song that are just brilliant. A single-player experience with appeal, depth, and definitely a challenge. Multiplayer that amplifies this gameplay, offering so much more replay value and some of the best gameplay ever produced. Absolutely fantastic game, one of my childhood favourites. Definitely get your hands on this one. I give Goldeneye a solid 9 out of 10. In saying that, that concludes today's episode on shooting games. Maybe one day we'll do an entire playthrough, but for now, let's put Mr. Bond to rest. He'll be back. Wait, scratch that. I'm BS Pizzas, and I'm out of here.